with hip hop music.
Yeah.
You know, it's money, cars, clothes, and those.
Yeah, those.
Right?
That's good. I like that. Okay.
With hip hop, gospel hip hop,
Yeah.
What is it?
Honestly, for me, it's always about authenticity. Because that's what hip hop is anyway. Well, it used to be. It used to be about, are you real? Like, do we believe you? And so for me, it's are you gonna be authentic? And that's what I always try to deliver. I think after Kanye, even early Drake, when it was like, he just a pretty boy talking about his feelings. Like, people respected, okay, you know, you ain't.
I can dig it. It's a good music.
Yeah, you don't gotta be a killer or a thug to, but I just come from an era where if you say it, you mean it.
Yeah, that's who you are.
If you bout that, that's what you bout. So for me, if don't get on the track talking about God and you ain't about that life, bro. Like, you ain't about that
Have you
life.
found hypocrites?
Yeah. But I mean, you know, for me, it's like, I feel like a lot of folks, just being honest, you couldn't make it on mainstream, so you came over here because you was gonna be accepted over here. Because grandma was gonna say, good job, baby, he good, ain't he good? Sex and chocolate, good job.
Good and terrible.
He's good, yeah. So I'm like, I could have been over there. I chose to be over here. You know what I'm saying? Because my life really changed and I wanna talk about this transformation. If you're not really about this life, what you doing? Why are you doing this?
I have to ask this question, and I don't think nobody is worthy enough to answer this outside of you.
Yeah.
Because it impacted the whole genre of gospel music.
Yeah.
Kanye.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the Sunday service was a movement.
For sure.
Bro, you bringing so many people to witness the gospel sound.
Yep.
It was so, I never went to one, but I would just always hear it and then follow me. Like, it was just so beautiful to witness.
Yeah.
And to now fast forward to now we coming out with porn.
Bro, I don't.
When it comes to your feet, eBay's got your back. With eBay's authenticity guarantee, real experts are checking your sneakers. Every stitch down to the sole. Whatever you add into your lineup next, head to eBay. From the drop to your doorstep, eBay does not play no games with your sneaker game. Just look for that blue check mark and ensure your next purchase is the real deal. Visit ebay.com for terms. Whether you're a world-class athlete or a podcaster like me, we all understand the importance of mental and physical well-being and proper recovery for top-notch performers. That's why I'm excited that Unified Healing is sponsoring this episode of Funky Friday. Unified Healing is a new and super innovative global network of wellness centers powered by EE Systems. If you haven't heard of the EE Systems yet, you will want to listen up. This technology promotes wellness, deep relaxation, purification, and rejuvenation. Whether you're here in Atlanta or hundreds of other locations across the globe, access to a center is easy and affordable. Interested in experiencing the EE Systems technology for yourself? Go to unifiedhealing.com/funky to learn more and to find a center near you. No material or testimonials on the Unified Healing website are intended to be viewed as medical advice or a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified healthcare providers with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition or treatment, and before undertaking a new healthcare regimen, including EE System.
That, first of all, that whole thing blows my mind. Because I went to bat for Ye early on. And I was like, man, when people are transitioning, because people don't know what it's like to be famous. That's a whole nother.
That's a monster.
Yeah, they don't understand that dynamic.
It's no on and off switch.
Man, what? So they don't grasp that world that you exist in there. So they can only speculate and assume. Like, oh, I know why he did that because of this. Like, you don't understand. There's so many dynamics. So when he started his spiritual journey, I was like, man, let the man rock. Like, let him cook. You know, it's gonna take him some time. The issue is he got a loud megaphone. When you going through a transition and the whole world is paying attention to you, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let him rock. From outside looking in, because I can only speculate. You know, I've had some interactions with him, but not since that time period. outside looking in, I feel like what it looks like, I could be wrong, but what it looks like is the person who, you know, the seed fell on the ground, but the birds came and ate it up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, it fell on the ground. It was like, oh, this is good. But as soon as something hard came, the thorns and thistles came, it was like, oh, I can't fool with this no more.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Now, maybe he going through a hard journey and he still belongs to the Lord, and the Lord gonna smack him up and be like, well, this ain't gonna work. Maybe. But all I can say is, you know, it ain't my, if you say, because now he's saying, man, I don't follow Jesus. I don't follow God. I am God. So if he's saying I don't follow God, then to me, he outside of God's people, and all I can do is pray for him. Now, if you saying, man, I'm a Jesus follower, I'm like, well, if you say you on the team, bro, this is how this this is how this works.
Correct.
But if you say you ain't on the team no more, all I can do is pray for you.
Yeah, look, I've never met him. I would love to meet Kanye. I think as a person, is extremely brilliant.
Yeah.
I just think misunderstood, you know, and it's one of them things that, like, okay, bro, like, let's chat. Like, I've always wanted to get to the root. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. I don't care what that, like, what stemmed or what happened or what triggered this type of personality. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if he ain't gonna let you get a word in, though. I don't know if he gonna let you get a word in. Like,
oh, I got to get a word.
I don't know.
The word got to be let out. Like,
I don't know, man. Yeah, he's different. But I mean, cause that's hard, man. It'd be like, when was the peak of your career, right? When would you say that was like, for you, like, yo, can't nobody tell me, I mean, you probably say that any time in your career, but
No, it was, I would say, really though, 2010.
Okay, so 2010.
Yeah.
Somebody come up to you and it's like, Cam, here's the thing, man. I know how to make you a better athlete.
I'm gonna let you finish. No, I'm gonna let you finish. Respect, I'm gonna let you. Like, nah. But I hear it.
I think that's kind of like,
yeah,
the space, the headspace
sure.
is like, yeah.
But I don't, look, for me, I don't really judge or ridicule that. If anything, look, I promote that. I think understanding who he is too, you have to, for what we saw of him was Jesus. And I thought his mother was a beautiful, very intelligent soul.
Yeah.
And all the clips with her, she was just like, Kanye, go on, Kanye. Like, and she was just egging him on and egging and pushing him. Yeah. So for him to feel like can't nobody tell him nothing, he came from somebody pushing him to that greatness.
Yeah.
No, he got something to say. And recently I was just in a business meeting. Mm-hmm. Talking real numbers in business. Yeah. And there was a 12-year-old kid in the meeting.
That's hard.
And I'm over here looking I was so distracted because I'm like, I don't know whether to take this dude serious or is he a distraction? And his father was also leading the meeting and he just whispered into his ear. And then he gave his son the platform, saying, no. Tell him what you said. And I'm over here looking at this 12-year-old kid. He's like, Cam, I just really think that you just appease to your audience. Your audience is going to tell you everything that you needed to know. And I'm over here saying, like, I don't know if I want to just tell you to shut up or keep talking, because you're talking the truth. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of the things that I was like, yo, there's no age, there's no gender, there's no, like, when you're called to do something or to deliver a message.
Yeah.
God can use anybody.
He can use anybody. And I don't know the ultimate mission. I know how what he did has impacted me. Mm-hmm. I know how seeing him do the Yeezus tour and spending $4 million a night made me spend, I didn't have $4 million a night, but I spent $1 million on my whole tour. Mm. And it was the Anomaly tour, and it was, I said, if he can spend $4 million a night to talk about what he thinks about Jesus, I could spend $1 million to talk about what I know. Mm. You know what I mean? And so for me, I look at it all like God ain't gonna waste nothing. He don't waste pain. He don't waste ugly circumstances. He gonna make beauty from ashes. So I don't know the bigger plan. I just know, man, I'm just running in my lane.